closes at 2.
It looks like a complete shithole.
Where is it? Send me.
God's
I
sake.
have.
I love how prior to Sam joining, Andy was like, should we just start? I don't want to wait.
there.
I don't want to wait. Now Sam joins and he's like, right, biscuit conversation.
But I didn't choose for this to happen.
No,
You
this
didn't
is
try
true.
and stop it either.
No, this has just happened to you, though.
Fox's biscuits. I'm going to go.
Look at that shit tip of a factory.
I mean, it's a
Wait a minute.
factory. What the hell do
It's
you
a
guys
factory in
expect?
Bradford. Like,
Yeah.
what were you expecting?
Look at that.
Yeah, it's not fucking Willy Wonka, mate.
What if you lived?
Look at it.
That's a school. Is that a school or is it a
Oh man,
nursery?
imagine going to school next to the biscuit factory.
Yeah.
Oof.
You'd think when like the guys turned up with a sign, you'd be like, "Do we want people to know we're here?"
Fox's biscuits.
Shameful being in the north.
Looks sad.
Oh, that's weird. The print screen thing has done my 2
No,
minutes.
you have to do Alt print screen, and it'll just do the current screen you're on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a.
Shithole.
It's a characterful area.
Okay, shall we start?
Certainly. Are we all here? Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Counting up 1, 2, 3. 4.
Present.
All righty then.
Good reference.
Rather. There we go.
Purple treatments.
Who can tell me what happened last session then?
I can.
I
Please.
cannot.
Dan.
We were being praised by Crim and Not Crim for all of our work in terms of basically meant to go and investigate a guy and ended up taking over an entire city and pledging a city to our cause and overthrowing
result. Yep.
Yeah, great result. And if we stick with Crim and Not Crim, or if they stick with us realistically, he's going to get promotion.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst we were getting all this praise, we were suddenly showered in wanted posters for Silent Queen Jones and the Stratholme 7.
Indeed you were.
And we were informed that the whatchamacallit,
The wanted poster itself?
the wanted poster itself, thank you, couldn't think of the word, will essentially have magic attached to it to point anyone who holds them in the direction of us.
Mhm.
So we are on our way to a wizard who can, I think it was a wizard, might have been a witch, a
Indeed.
sorcerer of some
It
description.
was a swamp witch, but yeah.
Swamp Witch, that was it, who is going to be able to essentially dispel it or help us dispel it. So we got put into a portal and sent to the desert, and we found a tavern we went into, and there was a bit of old rum in there, but it was abandoned in the abandoned town. And then a voice, I'm assuming attached to a creature of some description, outside called on us to come out and surrender. And I believe it was Nugget, told him to fuck off.
It was Nugget, yep.
Yep, it's very on brand. And he proceeded to light the place up. But
Yep.
then by the time we came out, he was no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
And we all walked off wearing cowboy hats into the desert.
Indeed, you wandered off in the vague direction that you believe you have to head in.
Yep, we ignored a mine.
Indeed, you ignored the smoking mine.
Yeah.
So throw away several maps. And yes, you've head out into the Wild West, heading east. So, do you remember what the gunslinger who attacked you vanished as, though?
A white dove.
A white dove. That is indeed correct.
Thank you. I couldn't remember that one. I had a lot down. Couldn't remember.
No. Yeah, well, you got pretty much everything apart from that. So that's pretty good.
And I didn't write a single thing down. That is all off the dome.
Wow.
It is
Yeah,
quite big,
very well done.
isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. There's a lot of space to put it.
A lot of real estate there.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough then. Yes, indeed. So you guys have gone wandering out of the town as you start heading into the wastes. You kind of find the road out of town and start following it. You're looking out for any kind of sign of a swamp, but you're not really seeing much of anything. You've kind of been traveling for a while, for most of the day. Thank you, Richard. At this point, it's starting to get a little bit dark. And do you guys want to make me survival or perception checks? Pick
Ooh,
one.
Yes.
Shit.
All right, Ragnar, you attempt to gather some water from a cactus. Unfortunately, the cactus that you've chosen, the moment you kind of hack it open, it's completely dead. It was, in fact, you're not entirely certain if it was a cactus or a rock at this point. You just wanted to smashy. Gene, you start thinking of all these wondrous ways to get water, but all of the things that you can think of involve desalinating salt water. It's not that useful in this situation.
And then I remember I don't need to eat or drink, so I just give up. You can't be asked.
Yeah, Gene starts describing all the things that you can do to survive, and all the things he does, which is just stop eating.
Exist.
But Court, all right then. You, while everybody is trying to come up with various ways to make sure that you're fine, you spot in the distance what looks to be a small campfire is burning. It doesn't look like a large camp is here. This looks much more small and personal. Would you like to approach the camp, or are you going to try and avoid it? What's your
I think we should approach it, and I would like to stealth up to it. Is it nighttime or daytime? I assume if it's campfire, it's nighttime.
It's getting to nighttime. It's starting to get dark. Yeah.
I would like to send Sheila with Court.
Okay, make a stealth roll, please. Oh, very good. All right then.
Oh man, hi. For another nat 20. Fuck.
Not quite a nat 20. Oh, that's a point. You got a nat 20. I have to make a note, don't I? Yep, cool.
Ooh.
Okay, that's great. So as you kind of sneak closer and closer to the camp, you can see that it looks like a single one-man tent. There's a small campfire. There's a couple of, there's a bit of detritus. It's somebody who's clearly been travelling for some distance.
What a word.
Thank you. I do enjoy that word, I must admit.
What a word.
So it's clearly an individual who's been travelling by themselves. You don't think there's enough space for two people here. And as you get slightly close enough, you can actually spot what looks to be an old guitar inside of the tent, but no sign of any person here. What would you like to do?
I would like to call to the rest of the group and say it appears to be deserted. And then I'd like to pick up the guitar and examine it.
Okay, as you move over to the guitar, I'm going to move everybody onto this this map. You go to pick up the guitar, and you're kind of having a look at it. It's it's not a very nice guitar. You don't really know a lot of it. You can't play the guitar, can you?
Correct.
Okay,
Well,
so you don't
I
know a
can
lot
strum
about
it.
guitars. Yeah, you can strum. I'm speaking as your character here.
Yeah.
So Court doesn't really know anything about guitars, but I mean, it doesn't look great. It's got some nice carvings in it. Looks like somebody's kind of maybe doodled something along the side. It's very old. This is probably worth an awful lot to the person who owns it, and not a lot to anybody else. Is anybody else approaching the camp, or is it just going to be Court staying here, hanging out with Sheila?
If he's gestured to us that it's fine, I guess I'll approach.
Okay.
Yeah, if everyone's going, I'll go.
Yep.
I'll keep a lookout in case someone comes back.
Okay, that's fine. So as everybody kind of you approach the camp, you notice that there looks to be kind of potentially there's some food stocks nearby. There's a decent amount of heat off of this fire. You could probably camp here quite safely. Ragnar, can you make me a perception check, please?
Yep. The wrong person's on watch, I think.
Okay, as I just do one thing very quickly. Yep. Okay then. So Ragnar, while you're taking watch, quite happily staring out into the distance, you don't notice at all anything. Everything seems to be completely fine. Everybody else who's standing around the camp, you notice as a man appears to walk straight past Ragnar, just right in his blind spot, and wander up to the camp while he's fiddling around with his trousers. He kind of stops a moment and looks at all of you guys stood around his camp, and he just kind of awkwardly goes, "Oh well, folks said It appears I've been caught with my trousers down in a most literal of senses. What can I do for you, fine gentlemen?
We'd love to have some water.
Please, by all means, help yourself. Enjoy my camp. Would you like some food? I got some food on the go.
Food would be lovely.
Oh, please have a seat. Everybody, settle on down. Please leave the guitar where it be. My
Turning into the
name.
Hateful Eight.
Sorry.
Turning into the Hateful Eight.
Either that or it's
I sure hope not. I don't want to die.
Mont Blanc.
My name is Honest Joe, and here's a token of him.
God.
I'm a traveler around these parts, and well, I'll be honest with you, fellas. I'm awful surprised to run into anybody around these parts. I wasn't expecting, and then suddenly his eyes fall on salad cream, and he appears to stop mid-flow, and is just staring directly at salad cream.
Carry on, as you were. You were saying.
I was gonna say I don't know why you fellas would be out here, but all of a sudden that is becoming abundantly clear to me. Mr. Jones, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wish I was meeting you in slightly better circumstances, and I certainly wish I'd had my breeches up when you was approaching. Well...
I assume salad cream says nothing at this point.
At this point, salad cream is... You know how like dogs like scratch the back of their ears with their hind legs? Salad cream is doing that with both of his hind legs because he's got 6 ones.
I imagined him like licking his own nostril with his tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, just he's
Eyeballs.
completely oblivious. Yep.
Can I like pick up a small stone and like throw it up in the air for him to catch in his mouth?
Certainly, yeah. You can try and do that. You pick up a stone and throw it in the air. Because salad cream has blinders on, so it just bounces off of his head.
He's got sunglasses
He's
on.
so focused.
Yeah, but they've got to stop him from making eye contact with people, and it is night. So
Okay.
he is basically blind at night.
A good point.
Yeah.
Honest Joe then kind of stops and says, look, I should be honest with you fellas, my name might be Honest Joe, and I might be a traveling folk now, but back in my heyday, before I was known as Honest Joe, I was a bounty hunter. Now, be under no illusions. Honest Joe is aware of the bounty that is on all of y'all's head, but Honest Joe ain't got no interest in trying to mosey up with some individual who manages to accrue such a mighty figure, if you get my drift.
Yeah. That's very honest of you, Joe.
Well, I can't help but be honest, you see. He gestures to his neck, where he pulls out his shirt, and you can just see there's what looks to be a small injury there, with some crack marks coming off of it. You see, Honest Joe can only tell the truth, is the blessing and the burden of being Honest Joe.
Do we believe him?
You can roll an insight check if you'd like to see if you believe him.
I would like to ask him a question.
Oh, please, go ahead, young man.
What is your biggest regret, Joe?
My biggest regret? Well, truth be told, to be honest, my biggest regret is taking on the contract that did this to me, as he taps the wound on his neck. Salem, based on your insight, Honest Joe is saying words in a funny voice. Gene, you've got a bit of a better insight onto him. You think he is telling the truth. He hasn't really said anything, and he's not trying any tricksy statement.
Yeah.
So you think he might be telling the truth.
So what happened? What's that from?
Well, how about this, folks? I'll do you a deal, all right? You fellas don't murder me, and Honest Joe will share his camp with you tonight. Honest Joe will share some intel, and the only other thing that Honest Joe asks is you listen to Honest Joe's story. How's that sound for a deal?
Pretty good deal.
Are you going to use any information that we give you against us later?
Well, to tell you the truth, Honest Joe ain't really got any intentions on using this info against you. But the slight problem, I suppose, is that Honest Joe can't lie, so if somebody else asks Honest Joe, he can't really lie about it.
But can you withhold information?
Oh, I can, but it's mighty difficult.
Okay. Well, just be careful what we tell you.
I would suggest that as a good approach generally when dealing with any stranger you meet on the road.
Yeah. The other thing I'd say is maybe play some music.
Well, certainly. He perks up at that, happily sits down on his little stool, gestures for you all to join him, passes out some of his rations. He's got some jerky, a couple of bits of fruit, not a lot, unfortunately. And Salad Cream begins quite happily chewing on a large rock that he's found on the floor.
I ask him to give me a moment whilst I just quickly contact the rest of our gang, the 50 strong, like banditos that we have trailing us. They're just going to camp slightly off the ways.
Honest Joe kind of solemnly nods and goes, "Certainly, that is a very reasonable and not at all suspicious thing for you to say that I don't believe you about." Sorry, I didn't mean that. That slipped. I'm really sorry.
That fair one. That was a softball.
As you all start settling down, Honest Joe brings out his guitar, starts lightly strumming. We'll say that's where this music is coming from. And he says, "Well, the first thing that Honest Joe would share with you is how he came to be known as Honest Joe. Now, back in the day, Honest Joe was a bounty hunter like any other. Now, to be clear, he wasn't known as Honest Joe or Joe who lies and tells the truth as and when he pleases. He was just known as Joe." Thank you, Andy. Now, Honest Joe took on what he thought was a very reasonable contract, and unfortunately, he got himself shot with a cursed bullet. Now he's cursed to only ever tell the truth. Of course, this has a certain side effect when it comes to being a bounty hunter. It's mighty hard to be a bounty hunter when you loudly announce every time you arrive in a new town who you're here for. Gives them plenty of time to skip out the back door, if you know what I mean. So, quite rapidly, Honest Joe started to lose business, started to lose fights. And people don't really want to spend all that time with somebody who only tells the truth. Honest Joe's lost 3 wives that way.
How many wives have you had total?
3 wives. Lost all of them due to honesty. That's what I tell myself, but, well, you know, that's more than anything a lie I tell myself, I suppose.
So you can lie.
Honest Joe appears to realise what he's saying, and he looks almost wounded. Like, oh. But anyway, so Honest Joe decided he was going to be a traveling folk from then on in, and, well, the road has been quite kind to Honest Joe, you know? People haven't mistreated me too harshly. Nobody seems to mind me all that much. And, well, you know, what are you going to do with a guy who can't lie to you? Not a lot, turns out. But now comes my turn to share something useful with you fellas. Now, I don't suppose you fellas have heard of Red Jenny.
Nope.
I've heard of Jenny Red.
This is Red Jenny, I'm afraid. I don't know nothing about no Jenny Red. Maybe they're related.
Or at least we can't really tell you if we have heard of her or not, because
you guys
can use that evidence against us at a later date. If you know what I mean.
You guys can roll to see if you do know Red Jenny, but I'm thinking out of all of you, Ragnar, can you roll history, please?
Yep.
Oh, Ragnar, you actually do know Red Jenny. You've definitely heard the name. You're pretty certain that you've at least encountered or heard of her gang. Probably from your time in fighting pits. You don't know if she was involved in the fighting pits, if she was fighting in the fighting pits, gathering animals for the fighting pits. But you've heard of the name Red Jenny and her gang.
Ooh.
Now you can share that info or not with Honest Joe. That's all well and good. Now,
Ragnar's an idiot. He doesn't understand this whole. He might use it against us, so he's just going to tell him.
all right.
That's about right.
With that, Honest Joe goes, "Oh, well, that is always good to hear. You didn't date Red Jenny at all, did you? She's one of Joe's ex-wives, so I'm just always slightly curious. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked that. That was inappropriate. But I do want to know badly. But anyway, well, Red Jenny is looking to cash in on that bounty on Mr. Jones and the rest of yous. He kind of stops, pauses, and looks at all of you. Counts out on his
Well,
fingers.
not the rest, not all of us.
Huh. Sorry, I expected there to be 7 of you. It's just,
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're not all together all the time.
Oh, I do apologize.
That's
for
a good way to get all of us caught.
Well, Red Jenny has gone and set herself up an ambush for you all.
Mm-hmm.
And, I suppose just something you probably want to be cautious on.
Where was this ambush?
Well, it's, the canyon down the way is just there. If you're looking to head any further east, you kind of have to go through the canyon. But, I suppose you all know that she's going to ambush you, so you can ambush her back.
What's her
Maybe.
plan in terms of ambush?
I don't know the specifics, but I know that she plans on using the fact that it's a canyon to kind of close you off on either end, if that makes sense.
Are you married to her? What's her repertoire? What's her skill set?
Well, she's a really good shot. She has a very large gang, but I don't know how many. There always seem to be more or less every time I see them.
Hmm.
Yeah, other than that, I don't really know much more.
Okay.
Sorry, I only knew Jenny on an intimate and physical level, not really on a, sharing details about her gang, what with my, condition. And, well, thank you. Oh, yes, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, Honest Joe, have you ever heard of a guy turns into a white dove every now and again?
Honest Joe appears to pause and stop and turn and look at you.
Oh,
I may or may not
Oh.
know of an individual who does that.
is it you?
I wish I could turn myself into different forms, my friend. I am completely unable to do so. I don't know his name, I'll be honest with you, but I have heard of a white hat individual who does that.
Hmm.
People call him something to do with peace, the dove and all that. Last I heard, he was under contract with the Good League of Good.
Oh,
But
dear.
perhaps y'all can share some insight with Joe here. What on earth are people with such a high bounty as yours doing out here in bounty hunter country? This
We'd love to
seems
tell
me
you, Joe,
the
but
last place you'd want to be. Whoever sent you here is either trying to kill you or just does not really have any understanding of the local politics in this region.
again, we'd love to give you the answer, Joe, but we just can't. You understand?
I unfortunately do. Nobody wants to tell Honest Joe.
Needless to say, if we could be anywhere else, we would be.
Well, fair enough. Well, how about this? We'll share a camp.
Mhm.
You guys can keep watch if you like, but Honest Joe ain't too worried. These parts are quiet. And then tomorrow we'll go our separate ways. I'll keep heading north. You fellas can keep heading east, but just be wary of Red Jenny and her gang.
I wouldn't be concerned either. I think anybody turning up is likely to be our other associates.
Alrighty then, fair enough. With that, for the rest of the evening, you guys can share a drink, share some food with Honest Joe.
Yeah.
He'll share some stories about his bounty hunting days with you, some of which sound a little bit like tall tales, but they mostly seem to track. He's got the scars to show for it. And as the night winds down, Honest Joe will play you a lovely song on his guitar, and every one of you can gain DM's inspiration.
Oh,
Ooh.
So please make the note on your character sheet.
well, how does DM's inspiration working in iOS again?
It's essentially a reroll.
Reroll, nice.
Like the lucky fee, I guess.
It's essentially yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a one
Inspiration.
free reroll.
Oh, I forgot I had
Boat
trip.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Sam.
What was the qualifier for who got that? Sorry.
All of you. Everybody got DM's inspiration for that.
Sorry, I don't know why I thought I heard you said something. Didn't.
No, that is for all of you for spending a lovely evening with Honest Joe. Yep.
meowdy, meowdy, meowdy.
Meowdy indeed.
Yeah.
That is just Tom's character this whole arc, isn't it?
Did Tom's token ever get hats?
Yes.
I gave him a bunch of hats.
Lots of hats.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Do I need to add it?
Yeah.
The
It's
person
alright.
who didn't have hats was Ed's character.
I did one for Ed as
Oh,
well. He also
did you?
have it. Yeah, I think Ed was busy with something. I don't know what. Yeah, it sounds fake. I know. Yeah.
Oh, Silverstone. That was where he was busy
That
with
was
Yeah,
it.
of
Ed
course.
was far too busy with Silverstone.
recovering
Yeah,
from.
Let me see where it is.
Oh.
I just
Sorry.
looked at Andy's character sheet and remembered that his character is actually called Donald.
We had this exact
We
conversation
literally
earlier.
had this moment earlier. Yeah.
Like, how weird.
Donald Nugget.
Hats in hats.
Yeah.
Got DNG. What's that website to tokenize it?
Token
Token
stamp
stamp.
2.
Token stamp 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Woohoo!
This is a good song.
Indeed.
Is it
This is a
more,
very good song for our aesthetic.
is it more Sounded like-
Pictures.
No, that was from Gun, I believe.
oh, I enjoyed Gun.
I've never played
Hats
it.
in hats.
That was the game where you had a bottle of whiskey and the swinging
Oh,
whiskey
that was-
healed you.
Yeah, that was your heel, wasn't it? I've heard of that. Yeah,
I think Andy still believes that's true.
I believe that is still how Andy lives his life. Yeah.
What?
Whiskey and Gaviscon.
Whiskey and Gaviscon, yeah.
Yeah, it's got- the Andy
a-
Weeks
that's
story.
a-
Yeah.
That's the name of a ballad, if I ever heard one.
Oh dear. Right. So the following morning, while people sort out their hats and tokens, the following morning when you wake up, Honest Joe is he's already up. He's starting to tidy up his camp and getting ready to continue his move on north. Unless there's anything you'd like to say to Honest Joe before he leaves, he's going to tip his hat and say his fond farewells to Salad Cream Jones and the Stratholme 7.
I'm just going to ask him if he can show us how to identify which cacti are good to cut open for water, should we need it.
Certainly. Honest Joe will take you aside to, look across the plains. He points at one cactus and says, "That one won't have nothing in it. That one's just full of dust. That one, that'll have water in it, but that'll poison you like nobody's business, so I wouldn't recommend that one. These ones, they got a little bit. It's not great. Yeah, none of them are very good, but this is your best one. He shows you the best cactus for extracting a bit of moisture from it, but he does warn you it's not great. So,
Good to know.
unless there's more fiddling to do on, as you guys continue your journey, you're heading into the Roxfall Canyon.
I wonder what the ambush might be.
Who knows? Now, Honest Joe has told you many a tale of ambushes that take place in the Roxfall Canyon. It is a well-known place to ambush, to the point where it's largely accepted that if you don't get ambushed when going to the Roxfall Canyon, you kind of wasted your trip, really.
You're the one ambushing.
Yeah, if anything, when you go there, you're probably going to ambush somebody or getting ambushed.
Hmm.
There's no real way around it. Now, because of Honest Joe giving you guys a heads up, if you're heading into the canyon, basically, do you want to do any prep and the anticipation?
I'm
of
just
getting
thinking about this.
ambushed? Yeah.
I had an idea.
Okay.
I could disguise myself as Honest Joe.
Yeah.
Go in there and convince her that we went the other way. She might buy that.
Why?
She might
could
buy
for
that quite well,
Mhm.
knowing that he's honest.
Mm-hmm.
Thought. What do we think?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I mean, we need to be careful about if they don't believe your
Yes, please be quite
disguise.
close.
I could also disguise self and go in there as Honest Joe.
That's a
And
tiny
then
bit.
it'll be
In
twice as honest.
Go in as Honest Joe's guitar.
Hmm.
I-
Oh, is that a thing?
This guy's a guitar.
Yeah, why not?
Is that a thing? Can somebody paste the disguise self spell? There we go.
Can I disguise myself as a pet frog?
You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs.
I mean,
Guitar
put his
only
hands
has
up-
one good limb.
But
Put his hands together above his head.
but I look like a frog, so I could be a pet frog.
Mm.
If
I
she
could
used
be
to
an
date,
innocent pet frog.
You
if
could
she used to
use,
date Honest Joe, she probably knows he doesn't have a pet frog.
yeah. If you used you could use disguise. I'll say you could use disguise self to like amplify an existing attempt to disguise yourself as a guitar, but you'd need like a disguise kit or something like that for that kind of disguise,
Or a box.
or a convenient guitar case. Yes. What are you thinking?
Hmm.
The other option is you could just sneak alongside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can all sneak alongside, yeah?
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
that.
Sure.
Is that what you want to
Well, not everyone, because
do?
in the best way possible, Call is not stealthy. Call has disadvantage, plate mail,
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not that worried
and
about
I assume horseshoes.
no.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, who
Oh.
is going to be sneaking? Basically, so Jean is going to use disguise self, and
Mhm.
then some of you could sneak alongside.
I can sneak.
Okay, so I'm going to need anybody who's going to try and sneak can roll stealth. And so Jean will be kind of at the front, and everybody else will be a distance behind.
Mhm.
So Ragnar is sneaking.
I mean, is he?
You've rolled it.
You have DM's inspiration.
You do have inspiration thanks to Honest Joe.
Well, it'd be a shame not to use it. I'll use that. Then.
Okay, that's more
I
like
mean,
it.
it worked.
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Okay, just give me just a moment. I have to note some stuff down. Okay, that's all good.
Also, I'm going to take this moment to use my psychic whispers.
Well, okay, what is this then? Establish a psychic link.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you going to link with?
I'm going to link with Call.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And is anybody not coming with the stealthy side of things?
No.
Well, at the moment.
Yep, I'm
Um,
coming.
Wait, are you
So-
coming with the stealth or?
I'm stealth.
Before we all head off,
Mhm.
can I cast Aid?
Oh.
Is that allowed?
Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Yep, certainly. Pick the people and give
So
them how
I'm
much
gonna go
temporary
with-
HP do they get?
It's 5. It's actually their hit point maximum.
Okay.
It doesn't specify temporary hit points. I think it's
No.
that actual hit point maximum. You can heal it back up again.
Yeah. I usually add it as temporary, but yeah.
I'm going to
let's
do it as
yeah.
temporary just for the sake of.
It makes the sheet
Flavour.
easier. Is the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, so I do it to Court. No, not Court. Sorry, Ragnar, Nugget, and myself.
Okay. Sorry, Tom, are you?
Cut.
Is Salem sneaking in, or is he going with the non-sneakies?
The sneakies.
Okay, roll stealth, please.
Sorry, I was token changing.
That's all right.
Oh, fuck.
You got DM's
Okay.
inspiration?
Have you updated your token then? If so, I'll update
Yes,
it on
I have.
the map I'm setting up.
Can I use
Okay,
Dark One's Own Luck?
What is that?
Yeah.
You call on, yep. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can add a D10. Go for it.
And... Fuck.
Hey,
Okay.
So you have
16,
16.
right?
16's not bad.
So I'm gonna. My thingy is gonna be with Call.
Mhm.
I can do 4 people: Call, Jean,
Yep.
Ragnar, and Salem.
Okay.
Because then it's one who's with the non-sneaky stuff, and then the 3 sneaky people are all I'm able to talk to all of them.
All right. As you use your psychic whispers to connect
For 1 hour.
to those people's minds, you're greeted by kind of this weird howling noise that you kind of realize is the sound of emptiness, which means that you have indeed successfully connected to Ragnar's mind.
Good.
Okay, so to make it clear, Gene is disguising himself as Honest Joe. Court, Ragnar, and Salem are sneaking to be close by and helpful. Nugget, Call, and Salad Cream are further back.
Yeah, I
Yes.
figure it's like just outside, like always sort of just around the next corner outside, as it were.
Yeah, that is fine. I'm just sorting that out. Yeah.
And one last bit of prep.
Yep.
If that's all right. Is that when we meet, can I almost hold an action?
Mhm.
But I don't really need to hold an action. It's not a fight, but more let you know that the moment that we sort of become engaged in either conversation or a scene or involved with Red Jenny, gang, that I use my psychic whispers to give Jean bardic inspiration.
Okay, can you do that through your through your whispers?
I feel like they should be able to.
How does bardic inspiration work?
That's a good question. Let me check. I assumed it was a creature that
Didn't you just give him bardic inspiration beforehand?
Because it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So say you use an action on your turn to use one creature other than you within 60 feet who can hear you. Oh, it won't be within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be. Depends how
yeah,
quick
It might be.
I
If
was
he's
gonna
within
say-
60 feet, I'll attempt to do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not planning on having you guys be huge distances apart, so I'll say that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, you can do it through stirring words, so I figure he just
Yeah,
whispered
indeed.
it. You got
Yeah.
this, buddy.
So you'll get a
Indeed.
d6. It's not a great amount, but
Okay.
it's better than nothing.
Every little helps.
All right, then. So as you guys enter into the canyon, I'm going to need... these are not related to... I've got your pre-existing rolls, but I'm going to need people to make some other rolls for me. Court, you need to roll stealth. Ragnar, you need to roll survival. Jean, deception. Salem, perception. Nugget, athletics. And Call, intimidation. Jesus Christ, Jean.
Yes.
I rolled the same number as G, and it's not it's not that 20.
Not a nat 20.
I'll
Oh dear.
save the bardic inspiration, I think.
Yep.
All right then. So running through this lot, each and every one of you has indeed successfully passed, which is good. So Ragnar, as you kind of enter into the canyon, immediately your survival instincts kick in. and you realize, oh yeah, like there's a good place to jump out from somebody. There would be a good place to jump out from somebody. Oh, there would be too. There's a good way to climb up aboard these. This place is riddled with great locations for ambush. Your survival instincts are prickling. You definitely can feel there's an ambush opportunity here. Gene, you in a similar way, but in an inherently different way, realize, oh yeah, there's lots of spots you could trick somebody with. You could lead somebody in here and lose them really easily in the canyons. This is a great way to ambush somebody.
Mm.
You're definitely about to get ambushed in here.
Hmm.
Caught, similarly, with stealth, you spot loads of locations that you could hide. It's fantastic for hiding spots. You're able to skirt around very easily with your pre-existing stealth check. You're very happy. This is great. Of course, that means that a lot of people could be hiding here, so not ideal. Call with intimidation. Literally every single one of you has passed the check to confirm the possibility of an ambush in here. Call with intimidation. You're able to spot. Oh yeah. If I wanted to amplify my voice to sound really loud and nobody would know where it comes from, multiple places I could shout from in here. Lots of echo, great acoustics, great for intimidating people, great for closing down ways out. This is perfect. Nugget, you spot plenty of places that you could scrabble up to get above people, even some good spots you could hop up. This is great. This is brilliant. And Salem, you spot a guy out the corner of your eye desperately trying to remain hidden. You are definitely walking into an ambush. However, going at the front is Gene, who is in disguise as Honest Joe. Gene, have you rolled your disguise self? Does that have a...
Oh,
Can you paste it in chat? I'm trying to remember if there was a roll with it. Yeah.
Can I cast a spell?
What spell? Does it have a verbal component? And like it didn't basically.
It's purely verbal, yeah.
Like you could cast a spell, but like at this point we're in the canyon, so it's kind of like if you do that, it's gonna be really obvious there are people behind.
Okay, I won't do that.
So your disguise self.
Can I?
Mhm.
I realised I've forgotten to say something.
All right. What's up?
I've got fiendish resilience. Can I choose
right, yeah.
before it's too late? Can I choose piercing damage to be resilient to?
Piercing damage. Okay, certainly. Yep. Making a note. Grand. All right then. Do you have any other damage resistances? I can't remember. I thought you had another damage resistance, but
Do I have another damage resistance? I don't think I do.
Oh no, sorry. It's the tieflings have a resistance that's named something very similar to fiendish resilience. So that's
All right.
Right back.
All right. Sam is be right back. So it is a DC of 16 investigation check for somebody to see through your disguise, Gene.
Yes.
Okay, certainly. You go strolling into the canyon, attempting to emulate Honest Joe's strut, I suppose.
Yeah.
His jaunty stroll, trying to look as much like him as you can. As you start to enter into a clearing, you see a woman appear on the ledge just above you. This is, she's not massively higher than you. She's probably about, she's about 3 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
As she looks down upon you, I'm going to move you guys into the canyon. Please don't move around too much. As the woman atop looks down and says, "Honest Joe, what are you doing here? We told you to clear off. We're trying to ambush someone."
Well, I know. But what I was wanting to do was just because I felt a sense of obligation to you. I felt it necessary to inform you that the ne'er-do-wells that you are trying to ambush have unfortunately gone a different direction. I didn't want you to spend all this time in the heat and getting all crusty with no sort of particular reason.
All right. Can you roll me a deception check?
Alrighty. That's 22.
Oh, what was it?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right,
yes.
because of your thing. Yes, okay. I was thinking, I know how to
plus
count,
D6.
but
24.
that's 24. Okay, then. As you spin this tail, and I mean, as
rolled a
far as I'm
2.
concerned, yeah, that's a 2 roll. Jesus. As far as I'm concerned, absolutely bonus points for doing the accent as well.
Yeah, the accent was good, man.
Yeah, the accent was a genuinely not bad impression.
As soon as he did it, I was like, "That's fucking brilliant."
Yeah.
He's nailed that.
You see the woman on the top kind of absent-mindedly spins a revolver in her hand and goes, "They went another way? I mean, we've been setting up here for hours. The whole point was supposed to be that Tyler Cream Jones was gonna come through and we could just spot him and blah! It was gonna be great." Well, I mean, thanks kindly, Joe, for warning us. I mean, I didn't want to waste a lot of time here, you know.
No, I know how it is, and you pay by the hour, so I didn't want you losing all that on my account.
Okay. Red Jenny is gonna give you a bit of a strange look at that comment. And then you're gonna see she glances around and goes silent for a moment. And can you roll perception?
Oh.
Okay, you can see that while her eyes are open, they appear to have gone completely white, and she's mouthing something that you can't quite make out from this distance.
Oh.
All right. I am going to Misty Step.
Oh, okay.
How far can I get? 20 feet, or is it 30 feet?
30 feet.
30
Okay.
feet.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask people to roll me initiative. But you can get your Misty Step off as the first thing that happens.
I'm gonna go and get a beer while we're on.
Shit.
Please and thank you.
Finally, I got an initiative roll.
You did finally get a good roll.
Oh. But I want to go and get the beer.
Don't worry, you'll get to teleport first. Okay. Has everybody rolled? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not yet. Sorry, I
not
just
yet.
need to get off my spell.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's fine.
I think because I cast a spell as well, it cancels out my disguised self as well.
Oh, it does it. I mean, that is a good time to be dropping it. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's have a look.
God fucking damn it! Gene sucks at initiative.
That's wow, Jesus. What is your dexterity?
3. It's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's okay. Oh no, it's 2, but I have jack of all trades. But
Oh right, okay, of course, yeah.
but like still.
Oh right, is that now, everybody? I'm looking. I don't see. There's Call. He's changed his icon, so
Did we bring Sally Cream with us?
yeah, he's there. Oh, you probably can't see him from where you. He is right next to Call.
Oh, should he get an initiative?
I believe his turn just goes straight after Andy's.
Okay.
Actually, no, you know what? I'll give him his
No,
own.
he has
initiative. He has his own thing. Yeah, you should be able to roll it actually. Look, you hatch a basilisk, you fucking take care of it, okay?
Basilisk.
You walk him.
Christmas.
You feed him.
Yeah, it's not just
You
for
roll
Christmas.
his initiative.
You feed him rocks.
The only reason I remember is because I know it inconveniences Andy a little bit.
No,
That'll do it.
no. There it is.
Yep.
It's a tricksy little initiative button, isn't it, on that character sheet?
Yes, you also haven't put it on the token, so I'll do that now.
Oh.
There you got a 7. There we go.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Tricksy little hobbitses. Okay, now is that it? I feel like there's somebody still missing from this list.
Oh, I really want to go get beer.
Go get your beer, because
the
Tom
cat-
Oh,
hasn't
say
sorry,
missed
I
it.
haven't rolled yet. Sorry.
I assume you knew it was Tom, but just didn't want to.
No,
What
I
about-
genuinely I couldn't figure out who it was. With all the tokens being changed to have hats on, I don't recognise anyone.
Oh yeah, I have updated my token now.
Oh, splendid. We'll fix that, but now we're in combat. So it is Nugget's turn, but I believe he's gone off to go get a beer. So I'll change to my battle cowboy.
Hang on, let me drag another token in. Hang on, will it mess up my initiative roll?
Probably.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Ah, fuck it, I'll leave it.
Oh, right. Now we'll just wait for Andy to return. Got to check what you guys can see. Yeah, you should be able to. Correct me if I'm wrong. You should be able to see the whole map, but it's grayed out apart from the parts that you can actively see right now, right?
No.
Oh, really?
No, it turns grey once we have seen it, I believe.
Yeah, I should have. Really? Has that not worked? Oh man, damn. I thought I'd set it up such that the whole map was already like you'd explored it, because I thought that worked a bit better for this map. But is
I
it not
can
like that?
see like. Oh no, that's because I have moved from my teleport. No,
You've got some parts, but not all of it.
yeah, I can see like back up here this way, but that's because I was stood like just here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Fog
I
of War
guess.
does some weird stuff.
That's
Just
a
don't
shame
like
because
that.
I had to sort the whole thing out because like it's a nice map. I wanted you to see it, but all right, fair enough then. Right, what was your initiative? Is actually 16.
Sorry.
I'll fix that.
Oh,
Move
thank you.
Back up the turn order. There we are, and now
Anything-
we just
Anything for
wait
hats?
on Andy.
Sorry, I
No,
went
that's all right.
downstairs.
That's all right.
Went downstairs. Mum insisted on talking to me. Came upstairs. Dad insisted on talking to me. Fucking
Talking, they just both told him to get the fuck out of the house.
like,
Andy, what the fuck are you doing here? Why is everybody talking to me?
Fuck out.
all I want is beer. Leave me alone.
Oh dear. All right, well, Andy, it is your turn.
Right.
Now you can't really see anybody
I
from where
can't
you are.
see anything.
No, you cannot.
So I guess I'll move. Is this how big is this rock in front of me?
That's just part of the floor. That's you're
Alright.
good. Yeah. People are to the south generally, but you can go north if you want.
Oh. Okay, in that case.
I'm doing that more because I'm thinking I don't really want you to waste all your movement. So
7. I think it's 7 I can move. Can't
indeed,
remember.
you could take an action to sprint, and you can use your bonus action to rage or other things.
Let's rage and action sprint.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. So Nugget, you've gone charging forward and run up next to Court.
Is Court trying to hide?
He
Yep.
was hiding. Yes.
I'm currently still hiding.
Indeed. That's all right. He can hide behind you. Anything else for you, Nugget?
No.
All right then. Ragnar, it is your turn.
Is this a ramp?
What is a ramp? Sorry.
This below?
No.
Nugget. Okay.
I will say this gap up here is very climbable. It'll probably take an action to climb, but it is very climbable.
Well, that seems like the only logical way to go. I'm gonna rage.
Yep, go
because
for it.
Obviously.
Because I mean,
lost all my-
consistent character.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a tiger boy.
All right, you transform into a tiger, and ground within 15 feet of you is considered difficult terrain. Splendid.
And then I'm going to run the
It's not
35
rocket
feet
science.
to the bottom of the cliff.
Oh.
Yep.
And then I will climb.
Okay, that is all good. You clamber yourself up the cliff. I'm moving you up there now. And you are now standing next to Red Jenny. Anything else for you?
I would just like to roar in her face.
That's always a free action that I will encourage.
Roar.
All right then. Call the stonk. It is your turn.
Marvelous. From where I am, I can't see shit.
Indeed.
Also, I now realise I haven't rolled the initiative for Griff.
He goes right after you, doesn't he?
I think it's the only. I
I
don't know.
keep assuming that of pets. I probably shouldn't, but you know.
He's not a pet though. He's our leader.
That is true. He is in charge.
Can he have initiative? Because I'll forget otherwise.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right, he's
Pick him
going
up.
that's fine. Right, I am going to.
Rage.
No, that's not me.
He's a paladin.
I know.
I can't see shit. I have to read up. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's for Jenny, right?
Indeed.
How far away is she? 55 feet. Hmm.
You could always dash and Misty step up behind her.
Nah, not a bad idea.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna
Misty step then dash.
cast hold person.
Oh, okay. That got a 60-yard range then. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
60 feet.
So
Pretty-
up to 1 minute. Choose a humanoid you can
60
see.
yards would be lovely.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. So what is the DC that
20
she
yards.
has to make?
My spell DC is 16.
Unfortunately, she does make that with a 19 roll. That's really good.
Sickening.
On a success, the spell ends on the target. Unfortunately, you try and cast Hold Person, but Red Jenny seems to be a little bit too wise for it. She's able to slip through it. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay. All right then.
I haven't taken any attack actions, so I can't do a second attack by throwing anything. So. Nope.
All right then. Cowboy Salem. It is your turn. Your token still doesn't seem to have any hats on it, by the way.
It does have hats.
Oh yes, it does. Sorry, they're the exact same shade as the boxes.
Yeah.
I should know. I'm the one who photoshopped. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
whereabouts was the person that I saw in the bushes?
You saw somebody just up here.
Up
You saw a
there.
Yeah.
Aha.
You saw Spaghetti
Spaghetti lurking in the bushes.
lurking.
Mhm.
Well, I'm going to levitate.
Oh, okay. That will without expending a spell slot or material components. Okay.
Up here.
What does levitate do?
Hang on, I've got levitate in here.
Levitate. So. You raise up vertically 20 feet and remain suspended there for the duration. Splendid. All right.
So can go up here.
Yeah, you certainly raise up 20 feet into the air. You're now at a healthy level with all of these rock platforms here. I'd remove the walls and let you see it all, but that's a complicated part of dynamic lighting that I can't do. Where are you looking to go?
I was looking to. Who's this? This is Red Jenny.
That's Red Jenny. I'll say
Oh.
because of your elevated vision, I've put the token in a seeable spot for everybody
Okay.
else. With your improved vision, you are indeed able to identify that. Well, that's also Red Jenny.
There's lots of Red Jennies.
There's
Okay.
at least 2 Red Jennies.
There's 2 Red Jennies. Where's the third one?
Don't know.
Jed Rennies.
Okay then. I will. I will cast Hex then.
Okay, who are you going to cast Hex on?
Red Jenny.
Which one?
That one.
Okay, that's fine. So you cast Hex on that Red Jenny.
And
Splendid.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Isn't Levitate an action?
At will, is it?
At will just means...
You don't use. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't cost a spell.
Oh. That's no fun.
Yeah, sorry.
Ah. Okay.
Sorry, yeah. Do you want to undo the
Can I-
Levitate? Or, actually, you've seen stuff because of the Levitate, yeah.
No, I'll stay there and I'll
Yeah.
say that there's someone here.
Mhm.
And there's someone there in some garbled cat
Yeah.
meowing.
Meowing, terrifying mind things.
Yeah.
I am going to move you one tile over purely because you're directly on top of Nugget, and that's just for my convenience. All right, with that, it is now Red Jenny's turn. Now, the first Red Jenny, the one that Ragnar has managed to run all the way up to, immediately just goes, "Oh shit!" and desperately tries to move away from you. And oh, sorry, the music has gotten a lot louder.
Didn't it?
It did, yes. And almost immediately, as you get up to her, she shouts, "Oh shit!" backs away, and there's a second Red Jenny next to her. And the first Red Jenny who tried to back away from you pulls up her revolver and is trying to shoot you at point blank range, Ragnar.
That doesn't sound good.
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Yeah,
Isn't
Red
point
Jenny's
blank disadvantage?
yeah, hence the shit rolls.
Fair.
Yeah, all right. Well, so Red Jenny pulls out her revolver and fires 2 blasts at you, but you're able to just kind of move out of the way of them quite easily, bat the gun aside, and it doesn't do anything. The second Red Jenny, however, the one that she's just created, doesn't seem to do anything and seems to still be fizzing into place and existence. The third Red Jenny, the one that Salem has spotted, this one here. I don't know what she can see. She can't really see much of anything from her position, actually. She certainly can't see Gene. He's managed to perfectly hide.
Oh, thank God.
So instead, she is going to shoot at Call. As she fires down
What?
upon you. Does a
Outrageous
20
behaviour.
hit?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know anymore with you guys.
Yes,
was
yes,
the
it does.
roll?
Okay, it does hit. You take 18 points of fire damage.
Fucking bullshit.
Oh, and second shot is also a 20, which is another 15 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm. This is going to become real fucking quick.
Yes, and with that, another Red Jenny appears around you, Ragnar. Steps out from the shadows where they were hiding, and also similarly points her weapon at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, well this next one is a nat 20, so you get a bit of intel here. Does a 28 hit?
Oh.
That one might do, yeah.
It might do. Take 32 points of fire damage.
How many? Sorry.
32.
That's
Yeah, that was a crit. That was a crit and good rolls. So.
yep, that's totally fine.
Yep. Okay, perfect. All right. Court, it is your turn.
Cool.
There are now 4 Red Jennies.
Cool. Court is going to use a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently we are all very suited to getting up this wall.
Yep.
Because I'm going to yeet a knife over at the
Okay. Where are you looking to move to?
to this spot.
Okay.
This spot here, actually, behind the
Yup.
team, ideally.
Mhm.
So 30 feet.
Okay.
Am I within 30 feet of that? If
Yeah,
not, I'll just
pretty
move
fit.
forwards.
Yeah,
I'll just move. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
perfect.
You're 30 feet. Yeah, go for it.
Excellent. To being here, and I am then going to attack this red Jenny.
Okay, the one that's hexed.
Yes.
Certainly, go for it, please. And now you have advantage through flanking.
Yeah.
So can you work out what that total number is? 'Cause that's quite big.
God damn.
38, 49 damage.
49 damage. As you expertly, with one hand, materialize a dagger, fling it behind Red Jenny, teleport there, raise your hand, conjure another dagger, stab right into the square of her back, absolutely fucking decimating this woman. She is alive, but I think only on a technicality.
Cool.
If I'm being completely honest. Anything else for you?
That is kind of all I can do, but tell you what, if you could see that actually happen, that would look fucking sick.
That would have looked pretty fucking sick. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
There you go.
yeah, you did 49 points of damage. Nobody else has done any damage to this woman yet, and she is very badly injured. So,
Excellent.
now it is Gruff the Griffin's turn. Sam.
Oh, lovely. Go Griff. He's actually Griff. Griffin. Griff the Griffin.
Is he? I can't keep track, honestly.
His character sheet says Griff, but his turn order list says Gruff. So
I love the idea of him being inconsistent about his name because Cole keeps calling people who aren't him the wrong name.
yeah. Right.
The Gruffin.
He has a flying speed of 80 feet.
He does indeed. He can get some fucking distance here.
So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do. In range.
Okay, splendid.
And fly up to be in range of this bitch.
Yep, of course.
That is the one that shot me, isn't it?
That is exactly the one that shot you. Yep.
Yeah, revenge is sweet.
Okay.
I get one attack of beacon with claws, so I'll do that.
Yeah, go for it, please.
Pow.
Okay, a
Wait.
22 does hit. An 11 does not. So that is 10 points of slashing damage. One moment. Okay, splendid. Anything else for Gruff?
He's still got like 7 squares of movement left. But he's probably going to trigger attack opportunity if he moves away.
I'll be honest with you, almost certainly.
It's going to move like over here.
Mhm.
I don't know why that's not letting me go lower. But
Oh yeah, it won't. Yeah, because of the walls.
close enough.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Cool. All right then. If that is Gruff's turn, now it is Salad Cream's turn. Andy.
I can't.
Ed doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
I do know what I'm doing.
So Salad Cream mostly only has, melee attacks. He doesn't have great movement.
Yeah.
You could send him off to hide.
Or it's 20 feet, right? There we go.
Yep. Sam, we're getting a lot of feedback.
I can't select. No, it's
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay, it's good now.
We now can hear your mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's not a wind.
Yeah, I can't select Salad Cream's token.
Oh, seriously?
No. I can
Do you
drag
wanna-
one in myself.
Yeah, if you drag one in, I'll give you vision with that token. And I'm not going to delete this token because it'll fuck with the turn
Okay.
order.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4.
Okay, this guy's I'm gonna just stick him up here in the corner of the map where he's going to exist.
I can't do anything else. Oh, can I dash with Salad Cream?
He can, yeah.
There you go.
Okay, splendid. So Salad Cream comes scrabbling along and ends up next to you, Gene, and finally it is
Is
your
that
turn.
guy bad? Is that guy bad?
No, that's cool.
Cool.
I
I
changes
mean,
character.
so yes, he is evil. Like you're all
Yeah.
evil.
Can I
yeah.
just bite him?
I'll say Salad Cream can give him a little love nip as he runs past, but it's more like a kiss.
No, then I don't want to.
Yeah, I thought not somehow.
Lol.
Okay then. So, Gene, it is your turn.
I think real hard and go, Red Jenny, and cast Rorlothan's Psychic Lance using her name.
Okay, so you can utter a creature's name. If the named target is within range, it becomes the spell's target, even if you can't see it. If the named target isn't within range, the lance dissipates. What's the range?
120 feet.
120 feet.
It's in the roll.
Ooh.
Okay, just checking something real quick. Don't mind me.
What if there are multiple characters with the same name?
I'm hoping
Yeah.
it'll home in on the real one,
Or hit them all?
or hit them all would be
Hitting them all
even
would be
better.
delightful.
Both are good. Both are good. I just have to really quickly check something.
It's like both are good, neither happen.
I genuinely I don't know how this interaction works. So I'm just checking something to see what people have said.
This is when we're going to find out this interaction has never occurred before.
No, this has to have happened before. Why is everybody talking about it just ignoring like da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, that's fucking helpful.
What do they say?
DM discretion.
Nice. That's the old catch-all.
I'm gonna say, because I think it's I don't know. I don't know if it should focus on one target or if it splits and attacks all of
I
them.
was honestly thinking it would only target like the real one,
Yeah, logically,
that
it
was-
would
that
only
which is
target.
what I was mainly using it for.
That is a good shout, is that it would only target the real one. In which case, you, Gene, watch as the as I just check one
Wait,
thing
what
very
if
quickly.
it's based on the intelligence save? If it
Oh, it is an
passes-
intelligence save. Hang on. Target must make an intelligence save. On a failed save,
Which only takes half damage
Yeah, but what
Well,
if the
I'll
half
make a,
damage was split
and
across two
isn't
units?
incapacitated.
what's the save she has to make?
Intelligence
Oh, it's
16.
a DC 16. Great. Well, she hasn't done that.
So we're
So
back
she
to
is
where we
going to
are.
get
So
done.
she takes 33 psychic damage and is incapacitated.
Jesus Christ. Okay. As you fire off the lance, you're expecting it to soar kind of towards one of the four Jennies that you can see. Instead, it kind of arcs immediately violently over your left shoulder. And I'm just going to move the token to a place that you can see it. As a red Jenny up there gets blasted directly in the head and kind of stumbles backwards. She is incapacitated and has taken 33 points of damage.
That's the one. Oh,
Is she on top of the cliff?
She is, but it's not that high. It's like you could probably with your scythe you could reach her.
Alright, but I need to be within 1 square of her.
Yeah,
She's taller than 5 feet. Up.
indeed.
As it were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay. Anything else for you, Gene?
I will just assume my form of dread.
Okay, certainly. How did I forget about the spell that Ed fucked me over with? Again.
Last time. I thought it was like 2 sessions ago.
It
Not
was
that long
so
ago.
recent.
I
So recent. Ed's doing psychic damage to me.
I never
What is
thought
happening?
this spell would ever come into play, but it came in.
Everything
So-
I'm reading about this
so
spell is
handily.
like, oh, this spell is useless. I'm like, what
It's
are you fucking
amazing.
talking about?
This
It's
spell
incredible.
is brilliant.
All right, Nugget,
New
it is
favourite
your
spell.
turn.
Right. You have to remind me because I haven't
Mhm.
really clocked on how high is this cliff ridge thing.
So that's about 5 feet. It took Ragnar an action to
One
climb
second,
up it. But you
sorry.
Yeah, by all means.
1 sec.
Yep.
Andy Rage is about to happen.
Right, he can hop, so he can probably get up this.
Yeah.
You can't hop, can you, Richard?
No.
Oh my
I can
god.
pounce.
That's it, you pounce, not... Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
it's not the same thing.
That's alright.
Dad's doing my head in.
Okay. You alright, or do you need a minute?
Yeah, no, fine, all good. Just can.
Alright. So, yeah, it's about 5 feet up. So Ragnar had to climb it with an action, but you could probably leap up it with your frog legs.
Well, I could do, couldn't I? Because I have standing leap.
Indeed.
1, 2. So can I leap to here?
Yep, I'd say that's fair.
And what's the purple dot?
The purple dot is because that one has been hexed.
Oh, okay. Tom, can you move your green stinky lines, please?
Sorry.
Thank you.
There we go.
Let's give it some.
Yeah. Now the one that's directly in front of you, that is the one that Court has stabbed. That is a very badly injured one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see what I've got. 2 cunts mule here.
Yeah, one is for ranged and one is for melee.
Okay.
Because cunts mule can be used at up to 20 feet.
Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, a 30 does hit. I think unsurprising to literally everybody. Jesus Christ. So you swing about the Mew onto the this first duplicate, and almost immediately upon making contact, she crumbles beneath you
Okay.
and is absolutely dead. So I move her.
We'll have a second hit on.
Indeed, you move forward and attack on the second one. A 20 does hit, and you do 19 points of damage.
I get one more attack, don't I? If I remember right.
Yes, because you've already raged, you can have another attack as a bonus action. So you swing about, the third one also hits, and that's another 18 points of damage on this one. She's taken a decent beating. She could take a bit more, but otherwise seems okay. Anything else for you, Ragnar? Nugget.
No.
All right then, Ragnar, it is your turn.
I would like to just step over here.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna
Tom, can you move the stinky lines, please?
Oh, yeah.
claw attack this one below me.
Okay, splendid. Recklessly, as you caught it just in time. A 21 does indeed hit, so that is 10 points of damage. Okay.
I guess for good measure, I'll recklessly do a chomp as well on the same one.
Okay, the same one down south. Okay. You keep trying to turn people into were-tigers, but as you kind of remove your mouth and realise that you've just bitten this woman's face off, yeah, that's probably not happening, as she also similarly collapses dead.
Okay,
on the
next
ground.
Time.
You're terrible at turning people into were-tigers.
Yeah.
Anything else for you, Ragnar?
No, that is it.
Okay then, Call, it is your turn. You have got the real Red Jenny up ahead of you. You've got another Red Jenny who's being harassed by your Griffin. What would you like to do?
Marvelous. The real journey was within range of established, didn't we? If I move over here,
Yes, yeah.
so I am gonna wreck that bitch.
Mm-hmm. So she's incapacitated.
49 is the number to beat. Or
What does that
48
mean?
even.
49 damage is that. So incapacitated means they can't take actions or reactions. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't give you like crits or anything.
Yeah, it doesn't give you crits. That's petrified or paralyzed or something.
Yeah.
Alright,
She
well,
just can't do anything, basically.
I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite. Bonus action.
Alrighty then. So as you imbue yourself with the power of
In fact,
thunder,
can I stand like
Yep.
here and do it?
oh
I'll move there before I attack her.
yeah, sure, yeah.
That's the movement.
I'm trying to work out why, but yeah.
When you get back.
You'll see.
Oh, pushing it away. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna take a big old swing.
Mhm.
Always leave it one click.
Okay, so a 13 unfortunately doesn't hit.
You never have done.
But you have a second attack.
Get it wrong.
What does a Alright, I will. Can I use my DM's inspiration?
You can if you want, yeah, to re-roll that roll.
Yeah, Thunderous Might is just the first hit, though.
It is,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so
There we
re-roll
go.
with inspiration. Please make sure to remove the inspiration from your list.
I have done.
Splendid.
So she takes 14 slashing damage, and the Thunderous
Excellent.
Smite, which is 2d6 thunder damage, which I will now roll.
Please and thank you. So
An
14,
extra 3. Extra three thunder damage, and
3 thunder damage.
strength save to avoid being pushed 10 feet away and not prone. I don't know if her being incapacitated is going to have an impact on that.
Doesn't seem to affect it. What's the DC she has to meet?
For the strength save, 16.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she doesn't meet that. So she is knocked 10 feet and prone. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna just move him to the back. There we go. So she's lying on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put her there.
There.
So she is now prone and incapacitated. She is not having a very good turn. I'll be completely honest with you. Anything else for you, Cole?
But yeah, I'm going to use my second attack.
Yeah, as she's prone on the ground, that gives you advantage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so please go for it.
Oh, before I do that,
Mhm.
I am going to use Thunderous Smite at level 3. Not Thunderous Smite, sorry, Divine Smite.
Yep.
Because I don't know if I'll hit with the next attack. Even though I have advantage, it's not guaranteed, so I'll use it first.
Okay, fair enough. Yep, go for it.
Oh, for
Nice.
fuck's sake.
Additional 8
wow.
That is dog shit.
That is very, very poor, I'll be honest with you. Yep, yep.
I am frustrated. I will hit her again for 16.
Okay, a 16 unfortunately does not hit her. She's
Cowboy.
landed in a position. As you swing down, she's kind of able to just about move herself out of the way as the scythe impacts right next to her. Anything else for you, Cole?
I would like to spit at her.
I'll allow that as a free action. All right then.
Appreciate it.
Salem Fluffy Muffin Sunday. It is your turn. As one point, your hex was on a target that's now dead, so you can move that if you'd like. It's always something I forget. So yeah.
I'm gonna go for target over here.
Okay, certainly.
And I will cast Fireball.
Oh, okay then. Where are you casting Fireball, Tom?
No, I won't cast Fireball. I'll cast
Oh,
Eldritch
man.
Blast.
Fine. Keep getting my hopes up. It's
You
just-
unfortunately telegraphed that with the excitement in your voice there, Tom.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
I thought he was
I-
going to
I
cast
can-
the Fireball directly on like 3 of the party members. So.
I mean, Griff is replaceable. Like,
He
quite
literally
literally,
is,
I can
actually.
I'm
he's
not.
literally Yeah, but if he went to the right of you, you'd be fine. I can summon another Griff.
Gene having to perk up and be, I'm irreplaceable, actually.
No, I am, yeah, irreplaceable. Yeah, Griff is. I can.
Tom,
get
would you
anyone.
like to reconsider and cast a Fireball?
No, I'll cast Eldritch. It's a
Oh,
waste of a
fine.
Fireball.
Oh, is it?
I mean, I can cast Fireball,
You
but
You can
Cast
hit
the Fireball.
you can hit both the Janes,
Yeah, you could hit both of them.
and one of them's like prone
where's
as
the other
shit, so
Jane?
she'll-
That Jane?
Red
the one on the
Jenny.
floor,
not
to the left,
who's
Red
Jane?
Jenny. Jane, no, Calamity Jane, obviously.
Well, right now, fucking yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Or I could summon a demon.
Oh, the
Also,
demon's
Griff
so much
has
more work for me.
Also, Griff has fairly decent decks and is in the air, so he's probably got half his chance.
I love the idea of Tom just blasting your Griffin out of the sky.
So it
The
starts at
reality is,
3rd level and it's 8d6, and I'm casting it at 5th level.
So what
So
happens
it's
when it's
10d6.
upcast? It's 10d6. Where are you putting it? Who needs to make the deck save?
Putting it there.
Pretty
think
certain
if
he's
you
not
put it-
casting it on himself, but
We each creature in a 20-foot radius, so that's quite big.
it is, yes.
You kind of want to put it like over here.
Or
I think that's
or
gonna
you
get
could put
everyone.
you could put it
No,
like
if
here.
you put it like here, where my 5 foot measurement's from, that would hit them, but no one else. It wouldn't hit. It would just hit the yeah. It would hit the Jennies
can't-
and Griff and no one
Don't
else.
forget, cats hate everyone. Just throwing
The
that
Cats
deal
hate-
wasn't that
cats hate
the deal
birds.
wasn't that the deal wasn't that you burnt me.
Cats hate birds.
And
Yeah,
minotaurs.
like I said, Griff is replaceable. Like I'm not worried about Griff.
I found the perfect spot.
I
I
found the
can get
perfect spot as well. Look at my arrow, Tom. It's spinning.
I
You
can-
love spinning.
I can get a new better Griff. He'll be better because he'll be alive.
Oh no, we don't want to hit salad cream.
We
Oh,
don't
that's
hit
true.
salad
Actually.
Yeah, don't hit
okay.
salad cream.
Okay, well, what's exactly
Who's
20
measuring
feet?
40 feet?
I am
Oh yeah, here we go.
Why? That's
'Cause
not
it's-
helpful.
because
That's
it's
the
20 foot
diameter.
radius. Just because it's 20-foot radius. So if you want
Yeah.
to split it halfway between the two, I can't see the full map, so I'm just giving an idea of.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
Yeah.
think over here we need to do that.
Okay, so is it? It's
I
just
only-
to
I
hit
only-
these three.
I can't see. Is there something over here? Is there someone over here?
No idea.
Is
No,
this
there's
one here?
nobody here. You feel free to hit up here.
That's me.
That's where Sam is. Yeah.
Okay,
So there's
then.
not an enemy unless you know.
Maybe here.
No.
That will
Go.
hit Sam.
Yeah, it looks good.
And Ed. Almost
That
Ed.
looks.
It doesn't hit Ed though.
It doesn't.
It doesn't hit air damage.
Almost
Go.
Ed is not Ed.
Go here. Go there.
You'll singe Ed's eyebrows, but that's about
Oh
it.
no.
Is
Oh,
there-
no.
Can I do
Right
a?
Yeah.
Can I do? Will I lose an action if I do a perception check to see if there's anyone else over here?
Just fucking move.
I think it would take your perception check. I'd give you advantage because of your levitation, but yeah, it would be an action to.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
here's the
sorry.
actual spot that you want to do it on. Is literally that corner there.
Okay, I'll do it there then.
Because if you look, that's
Okay. All right then. So if you can
Okay.
please the fireball spell so that I can see the DC that has to be made. Let's see how Red Jenny does. So it's a DC 15. Cool. Both Red Jennies fail. Can I get a deck save from?
How is that only a DC 15? What's your charisma?
It
Tom?
should be 17. It's
Yeah.
my spell save is.
That's
DC
because
says
that's
17.
yeah, that's because that's just what's on the spell card. Not
Ah,
right, yeah.
it's not a programmed one, so it won't update. I mean, either way, they failed on a 15, and so has Gruff. So can you roll me? What is it? 10d6
Yeah.
blended.
How do I do advanced roller? Here we are. Do I get spell attack bonus?
No.
No.
Wow, damn.
okay.
Right,
That
right
was-
down the middle.
that was
wow.
complete fluke. I mean, intentional.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not that much.
So, as Salem fires a fireball, it does 30 points of
Also,
damage to all
Speaking
of
of
them.
right down the middle. 10d6 rolls 30.
I mean, yeah, fair enough then. Right, so that is 30 points of damage to both Red Jennies. That's 30 points of damage to Gruff. That is half his health. Anything else for you, Salem, after firing off a fireball?
Did I also mention that I had placed Hex on this Red Jenny?
Yeah, hence the little purple dot. So what does that do?
And so I get to do Hex.
Mhm.
This.
Du-du-du-du-du. You deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, go
But
for it.
at
Roll
higher
one-
levels,
1d6.
this was cast at
Oh.
5th level.
So that is.
Oh no, that doesn't make any difference. No.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just
longer
longer.
concentration. So go for it, an extra 1d6, please. All
Yeah.
6 damage, excellent. That Red Jenny is not looking great. Okay,
And I also
oh
have.
my god. What's up?
Maddening Hex.
So you have already used your bonus action to move your hex, haven't you? Or is it a free action?
I think it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to move it, so you have already used your bonus action. Hex blades
Okay.
cursed, or what is this? That's weird. Anything? Anything else for you then?
No, that's it.
All right, splendid. That means it is Red Jenny's turn. Now I'm going to start with the bottom, and the one that is right next to you, Ragnir, again is going to seem to panic and just say, "Ah, shit!" As another Red Jenny will appear next to her, and the original Red Jenny is going to shimmer and blink and pop for a moment. As the Red Jenny in front of you disappears and is replaced by a Red Jenny who is prone on the ground and seriously injured.
Damn it.
That doesn't seem an overwhelmingly sensible move, if I'm being completely honest with you. But she has swapped places with her duplicate. Now, moving up, I'm going to go to the one that is hexed. Now, she is going to attempt to shoot the cats out of the sky because you've just thrown a fireball at her. Does an 18 hit, Tom?
Yes.
Take 12 points of fire damage.
Fire damage. What the? What? This is
Indeed.
guns,
Oh, it's gonna
This
smell like
is.
burnt hair.
and it's fire damage.
It's fire damage. These weapons,
Not
yes, they don't
piercing
appear to be.
damage.
They don't appear to be firing bullets. They appear to be firing fire.
Oh,
Sorry,
fuck's sake.
I'm staggered. I really didn't think the damage type was going to matter, and then you started picking your resistance, and I was like, "Oh, Tom's going to be annoyed."
This is bullshit.
It is a little bullshit. Right. So
How much damage was it? 12.
So the first one hit you and did 12 points of damage. The second one was also an 18 and did 17 points of fire damage.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Anything else for Red Jenny? No, I believe. Oh yes. All right. Because because Red Jenny Prime is endangered, all of the other Red Jennies are going to start making their way down to where you guys are. I'm going to move this one so you can see it. Ragnir, this one is shooting at you because you are now on top of Prime Red Jenny.
Reasonable.
Jesus Christ. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah. That one.
Take 19 points of fire damage.
Yep.
I've drunk far too much beer tonight.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
It does not. Okay, splendid. So you're able to avoid the second shot, however. So that is reassuring. And that is the end of Red Jenny's turn. Court, it is your turn.
I'm going to move over here.
Yep.
I can't move behind these people because there's a block in the wall.
Oh,
Could
can you
I?
not?
No, because I think there's a wall there.
Oh, I can't keep track of where I've put these things because I don't see them. Let me have a look. Yeah, I mean, practically you can go here and I'll say it's behind.
Yeah. Because
the
I just
walls.
want the flanking.
If
side
I
of
try
things.
and remove the walls, it's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
be a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Can we just pretend that I'm behind for flanking purposes?
She's also down on the ground, so you already
Oh,
have
is she?
advantage with melee swings.
Excellent.
Mhm.
In which case, then I would like to melee.
Okay, splendid. Go for it. You have advantage. Let's see how high you can get these dice. Not as
21.
impressive as your last
Not
one.
as impressive as my last one, no.
So that is a 21, which does indeed hit, and that is 19 total points of damage. Splendid. Let me add that on. All right, you stab into Red Jenny while she's down on the ground. You get her quite badly in the shoulder. She's not dead. She's very badly injured. Anything
Excellent.
else?
Yeah, I will stab her a second time
Oh well, yeah, that's yeah.
with a 23. Doing an additional 7 points.
23 does another 7 points of psychic damage. Excellent damage. Good work. Anything else for you?
No.
All right then. Gruff the Griffin. It is his turn.
So this woman's on the ground and he's like 20 feet in the air to be level with her, so he's probably not in melee range.
What do you mean, sorry? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's in...
Can he kind of go down enough that he'd be melee range of both?
Yeah, he can kind of position himself, I guess, so that, yeah, he's a big enough creature, yeah.
And then he's gonna just have at. Let's go with this lady. Oh, wait, no, is the hex negative? Does the hex give me any advantage?
I don't
not
believe
any
the hex
benefit?
gives you any advantage. This one is much more badly injured.
Oh, yeah, we'll go for that one.
Okay.
Where is Gruff's fraction? Why is that this big?
I don't know.
Weird. Apparently, I closed down. Right. Yeah, he's gonna have at her.
Okay, let's see your first attack. Okay, so that is a 12, which doesn't hit. But a 19 does hit. And that does 10 points of slashing damage, which is enough to kill this one up here.
Success.
Indeed. All right. Anything else for Gruff?
With that, Gruff is gonna land on the ground behind the remaining one.
Okay, sounds good. Now it is Salad Cream's turn. Andy.
He has a target.
God save salad cream.
Okay, as Salad Cream comes running up, and he has got advantage through flanking, but unfortunately that bite doesn't hit. He can go for a second one, however. And that one does hit. So that is 15 points of damage. Excellent. Anything else for Salad Cream?
Nope.
Excellent. Our brave leader carries on. Jean, it is your turn.
Yeah. Jean is. She's so fucking far away. How bad does the prone Jenny look?
Pretty bad. I mean, you haven't got a great angle from here, but I mean, right before she teleported away, she was not looking great, and she's been hit a couple of times since. So,
all right.
Mhm.
Oh, Red Jenny.
Fucking hell! Oh my god. Okay, DC 16 in saving throw. You son of a bitch, Red Jenny, that she doesn't make.
Yes.
So that is 21 points.
Excitement's just woken Levi up.
That is 21 points of psychic damage, and she's again. Oh my god, she just broken it, and she's again incapacitated as the psychic lance crashes into her. You can't really tell from where you are, Jean, but from those who are close to her, like at this point, it's like it's kicking somebody who's already unconscious. You know, you're just fucking her up badly. Anything else for you, Jean?
Bonus action. No. I'm just going to move ever so slightly here, just so I no, more like there. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, all done.
All right, splendid. Moving on to Nugget. It is your turn.
That's Nugget's turn.
Absolutely fucking delightful. Andy is our best role player. There's no getting
As far
around.
as I can tell, Andy just tripled himself. Is what just happened there.
Oh god, hence the stink lines.
Yep.
All right. I assume. Are you going for the one that's down on the ground, or
Yeah, the one there.
you pinged between the two of them? I don't.
No, I'm pinging the one below.
The below one. Okay, perfect. So a 25 does hit. That is 13 points of damage. You've got 2 more swings if you want to use it. Yeah, okay. So that's another 16 points of damage. A 20 does hit. And unfortunately, that one does miss.
Curses.
You could use your advantage if you want with your inspiration.
I do have ginspiration, don't I?
You do have ginspiration. Yeah, from all that gin you drank, you have ginspiration. Oh, that's
Do
got
I
to
get
go in the
another roll?
notes column. Yeah, if you'd like to use it. Yep.
Why not?
Okay.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, you don't have advantage on the roll.
Do I not have advantage because I'm attacking recklessly?
Yeah, go on, fine. As you're quite drunk, I can't expect you to remember these things. All right, so that is 16 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, that red Jenny who you're battering in the face is equally looking pretty fucking rough right now, but still somewhat alive. So Ragnar, it is your turn.
I would like to throw claws at this bitch lying on the floor in front of me.
You're gonna throw hands, please and thank you. Oh Jesus! All right, I mean she's already down on the ground. Oh my God! So how much damage is that? That is a good amount of damage.
Yeah.
How much is it? 16, 8, so 24 points of damage. Ragnar, as you start smashing into the woman in front of you, as you're just slashing indiscriminately, covering her in scars and scratches all over, when you kind of take your hands away covered in blood, you realise that she was dead a while ago. You just kept slashing. As Red Jenny dies, suddenly all of the duplicates of Red Jenny almost immediately vanish.
Nice.
That still counts as 4.
Still only counts as 1.
As combat drops, as just one dead Red Jenny is left. Her body is absolutely fucking ravaged by you guys. You've just completely obliterated this poor woman. Her mind is shattered by Jean. There's very little left of her as she's lying, her hand still holding a revolver, just pointed completely limply away at an odd angle. She is dead on the ground.
Can we loot her corpse?
Indeed. When you loot her corpse, you find that she has a number of different copies of the bounty on Salad Cream Jones. There's a bunch of notes scrabbled on the back, elaborate plans for an ambush. You can see at one point she planned to drop a 1-ton weight on you guys, but she wasn't able to get shipping of it arranged. Really just detail things.
Think about painting a hole on the floor for us to fall into.
Exactly, yeah. Notes indicating that she has somewhere painted a tunnel on a cliff face somewhere. But it's just, yeah. All of it seems to boil down, and then circled multiple times is a note that just says "shoot the fuckers." And you are indeed also able to loot her firebox revolver. So this is a dexterity-based ranged weapon. I'm trying out a whole bunch of different ways to do firearms, and I realized after I created this, only Dan uses dexterity.
Yep, boy.
Like only Dan is a dex fighter. The idea with the firebox revolver is you can, if you choose,
true as well.
Yeah, you're the only one. Yeah. Look at the party. Everybody's charisma or strength, or charisma and strength in Sam's case. Like, and then just you being dexterity. So the mechanic of the firebox revolver is that you can, if you choose, fire it up to 6 times as part of an attack. But after each shot, it has a chance of exploding.
Oh.
And if it explodes, it essentially is a fireball based on you.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Now, is that is that the odds every time you fire it? It has a chance of doing it, or is that only if you start doing it more than once? Like what?
Only if you fan the hammer and fire more times.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So like just shooting once is going to be relatively safe.
Yeah,
What
shooting
are the-
once is a 2d8 fire damage weapon. It's a good weapon. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
What are the odds on the explosion?
It's a D4. I think I put it in the text for it. But it's a
What's
it's a
fail?
D4 after you roll, and if you roll 1, it overheats and explodes in your hand.
All right, so it's 25% chance that it blows up.
So if you can, like, you could hypothetically get 6 shots off in rapid
so we did
succession.
12 d8.
You
a
could do
single round.
12 d8 of damage in a single round with this thing. And also, that's each part of one weapon attack. If you have double attack, you could hypothetically do that twice.
24 d8 around.
You could do 24 d8 if you are a god of chance, which Dan has
Which
proven
I
himself
have
to be.
proven to be the case. Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. Yeah.
What I could also do. So if I was to do, I could do 12 d8.
Also, actually, I'm sorry, but Richard, I'm giving you inspiration for getting the pun. I didn't even notice you'd said that.
Who's eating crisps?
What was the
Sorry.
pun that he said?
No,
It was a Rouge Gallery.
I want to eat crisps. I like crisps.
Rouge Gallery.
It was a Rouge Gallery. There were lots of red jennies.
Jenny.
Nice.
Yeah, Richard got it.
Also, was the
Mhm.
I may have been way off the mark, but was
Yep.
the guy with the guitar a full reference?
Oh no, that's just Honest Joe.
How did you say I could do 12 d6 damage? D8 damage?
Or
How's that work?
D8?
Because can you not
Six
see
times.
the text of the revolver? Have I not? I've showed it to players. Haven't
Don, what was the name of the place we've come to?
I? You're in the Rockfall Canyon.
Oh. Did anybody else get Pike's Basin vibes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Red
The
Dead
first-
Right, because if you hit them all, because you found the family, you could do it.
You could,
okay, yeah.
you could fire off 6 shots. as part of
What I
one of
could also do
Mhm.
is 10 d8 damage followed by 8 d6 damage to an enemy. If I do it right within.
What do you mean? Sorry.
So if I fired it 5 to 6 times
Hmm.
On the
That'd be
six.
12 d8.
on the 6th shot, instead of it firing,
Oh, it explodes.
it explodes and I'm within 20 feet of them.
Yeah, you could hypothetically, yeah, you could use the weapon like that. You could be actually, I don't mind if it explodes. Yeah, you're
Honestly,
not wrong,
that's-
there, Dan. Yeah,
That's the big bad
If,
fight right
um,
there.
you're
honestly,
really
if
good with
Dan-
tech saves.
Yeah. That is
Dan
the.
can-
Sorry,
You've
go
got a
ahead.
2d8 weapon that you can then do stealth attacks from range and do your sneak attack with. Yeah, you don't need the fucking extra shots.
No, I'm thinking like this is the big bad
Yeah.
final fight.
Like, fucking make 2d8 on a single attack is fucking dope.
Well,
I
also,
know.
it's a fireball with a deck saving throw, which you're
Yeah.
good at, and if
Yeah.
you pass, you don't take half damage. You
I
take no
take
damage.
no damage. I love it.
So,
Oh my
it-
god,
Dan can
yes.
just-
I didn't
Dan
even
can
think
of
shoot
that.
the shit out of that thing.
yeah,
And
if it does
it doesn't
explode,
get destroyed.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't get destroyed. You just have to take an action to unjam the revolver to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
again.
so 100, that's a Dan weapon because he can just use it and it does no negative to him. But yeah, like 2d8 is that's better than any great weapon. Like that is.
I don't know. This is pretty
sick.
great.
No, I mean like great sword, great axe. Like fucking like there's no melee weapon that does 2d8 damage.
Oh, don't you worry. I got stuff cooked up for that.
I mean now you handing these things out like candy. Then I fucking
I'm-
expect it, man.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket. Does it require ammunition of some description, or is it
As far as you can tell, no.
excellent?
What we're missing now is some strength-based range weapons because I don't have one. And I just
Well, Andy has one.
I was
His
Javelins.
his Mjolnir.
Two-
He basically has Mjolnir. Like, he can throw it and it just comes back to his hand.
Is it just straight up 2d8 for the damage? Yeah.
Yeah,
No
2d8 fire
modifier.
damage.
Yeah.
It's well, plus your proficiency.
So it does add for damage. I mean,
Oh right, yeah, no, that's just 2d8. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because
Ali.
it's a custom thing I have to write down, so I'm just
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure
of
I
course.
don't fuck it up.
Does Andy use that weapon?
Yep.
Well,
He used
the
it
Mjolnir.
literally in the last fight
Yeah, he literally used it in this fight. Yeah,
because it sounds like meow meow when he says it.
it does.
Mule Mall.
All right, so with you guys having killed Red Jenny and bested her ambush, you continue your way out of the canyon and
Can I have a rest?
Well, as you guys emerge on the other side of the canyon, you find almost immediately, in kind of a perverse way, actually, the whole. And as you get to the other side, expecting more desert, instead you find that while there's still the pathway here, there's bright green grass and trees, and everything looks a bit abnormal. As you step out of the canyon, you spot a figure up ahead on the road who appears to be singing to herself and sprinkling petal blossoms out of a basket. And we're going to end the session with you guys here.
Have we found a bombadil?
Is it the dwarf? Is that the weapon you described? Is that the dwarven thrower?
It is essentially, yes.
How does he attune it if it was for a dwarf?
I removed the dwarf thing because I don't believe in racism in my games.
Huh. Fair play.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So is it just a thrower then?
Essentially, yes. I must admit, when I was like deciding, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I genuinely had a moment where I was like, well, they don't even have a dwarf in their party, so it wouldn't be fair at all, because I forgot Ragnar was a dwarf. In my head, he is a tiger first.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of time as a tiger.
Ragnar has
Indeed.
played Rich has played more dwarfs, I think, than anyone else in the group.
I should stop assuming that Richard is playing anything other than a dwarf.
No.
But yes.
The one time he played
An elephant man.
he played a couple of other characters, but
And he played an elf.
He played the time he had the TPK after like one session. That was when he knocked out the dwarf, so.
Yeah. He also
Oh, yeah.
played that elephant man.
Oh yeah, Zez, who couldn't
Zez.
read. Or wouldn't
Zez.